Good day everyone! I am Danica P. de la Cruz, a student nurse of Bachelor of Science in Nursing Level 1, Section 2 of Aklan State University. And for today, I am going to show you my written demonstration in performing range of motion. But before we start, let us know what is range of motion. So range of motion is an activity to provide or improve the movement of a specific joint. So let us start the exercise. So first is for the neck part, flexion. Move our head downwards as if we are looking at our toes. Next is extension. Position our head as if we are looking straight forward. Next is hyperextension. Position our head as if we are looking up to the ceiling. Next is lateral flexion. Move our heads towards one shoulder. Next is lateral rotation. Move our heads with a twisting motion. So again for the neck part, flexion, extension, hyperextension, lateral flexion, and lateral rotation. And for the shoulder part, flexion, raise arm forward, extension, return it in its original position, vertical abduction, internal rotation, external rotation. And for the elbow part, flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Again, flexion, extension, flexion, extension. And next is for the wrist part. We have here the flexion, grasp the palm, extension, straighten up the wrist, radial deviation, bend towards the thumb, ulnar deviation towards the fingers, and last, circumduction. Again, flexion, extension, radial deviation, ulnar deviation, and circumduction. And for the thumb and fingers, we have here the flexion, extension, return them in its position, abduction, adduction, circumdation, and opposition. So again, we have here the flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, circumdation, and opposition. So for the hip and knee, we have here the flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, internal rotation, and external rotation. So for the ankle part, we have here the dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, and circumduction. So again, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, and circumduction. So for the toe part, we have here the flexion, bend toes downward, extension, toes up, abduction, spread the toes, and adduction, return it back. So again, we have here the flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction.